Today, we set sail on board the brand new Disney Wish. This is the 5th cruise ship in the Disney fleet and is currently the largest of all 5 ships. And today, we are going to take you through embarkation, touring the Wish, and the classic Disney Sail Away party. We've been very fortunate this summer to do a lot of traveling, not just around the US, but also around the world.
I can't help it. I'm so excited. Oh man.
And not all of that has just been Taylor and myself. Our friend Alan was just on our Alaskan group cruise and joined us in Disneyland, California this past July. And today we are picking him up at the boardwalk because he's also sailing on the Wish with us. Now, every Disney cruise starts the same out of Port Canaveral. You drop your bags off, go through Disney security, and then into Disney's private cruise terminal. And this is really where the magic begins to set in, at least for me anyways. This is Matt and Auntie Beth. They were also on the group cruise and at Disneyland, and we even did a VIP tour there together, and of course I got soaked on Splash Mountain.
So we are in the terminal here for Disney, and as you guys know, or you might not know, Disney has this terminal all to themselves. It does not get leased out to anybody else. Disney gets this all the time, which makes the processing really, really smooth, and you know, it's comforting in a lot of ways, which might not be the right word, but once you do it, I think you'll kind of understand. So while we're here in the terminal, we have 2 things that we normally would like to accomplish, or at least get started. And for this cruise specifically, these 2 things are the Hyperspace Lounge and the Rainforest Room. Now the Rainforest Room you have to book once you get on board, so we can't accomplish that here. But what we can accomplish, because it's, I think it just got started in the last few cruises, is that you can book Hyperspace Lounge on the app. So with that being said, you connect to the Wi-Fi here, get on, hit add, or add plans basically. And once you get onto that, you'll be able to actually book your Hyperspace Lounge reservation. So we got here later, which we were like full of anxiety. We might not get something. And we did get, I think it was like later in the evening, I believe, right, Taylor? We still got it. And that was at like 12:30-ish. So, you know, I think as the more cruises continue to sail through here, they really start to iron out all the kinks, right? It'll be fine, and you shouldn't have any problems. But I will say, what's really nice is that we have 2 people who are already on the ship, and they were able to book the Rainforest Room for us. So we are totally set, and the level of anxiety has lifted, and we can just get on, relax, and go for a slide, or a ride on the slide. You guys will see. Let's go. So I have not watched any videos from the Wish because I want to be surprised, but I really thought that they would change the ship here in the terminal to the Wish instead of the Magic. So I'm a little surprised by that. All right, and as you guys can see, the giant yellow Mickey is over there, and that is the entrance. So they've already started calling boarding groups. Right now, they are doing 1 through 10. Taylor and I, and Matt and Beth are all in group 17. So we still have a little while to wait, but we've gotten everything that we wanted to get.
You are code out invisible. Good job. And
thank you. So it is finally time.
Guys, how are you?
Good.
So Josh and
Thank you. Super exciting.
I forgot they announced us. I hope they announced us.
Oh my gosh, hold on, wait, turn around, let me see you. They're already
I
crying.
got a little teary-eyed. I got misty.
And welcome the Rippy family.
Oh my. Yes, Alan.
Oh, there's Cinderella. Prince Charming. You gotta get your wand.
Now it's time to gather around to make our very first wish.
Oh, our very first wish.
We're about to make a wish. On the Wish.
Never cross the screen, so.
Get over there.
It's time to welcome you to the Disney Wish. I am Lady Lily, a fairy tale player and keeper of Once Upon a Time here in the Grand Hall. Our enchanted star is powered by the Wish
Now that we have been officially welcomed onto the Disney Wish, it's time to check in at our muster station. And this is really important. Depending on where your room is located on the ship will determine where your muster station is. And for this cruise, for us, it was at the Marvel restaurant. And it's pretty simple. A lot of this has been updated to be completed through the app. So really, you just have to show up and take a picture of your actual letter. Now, with us being checked in at our muster station, it was time to explore the ship, starting with the new kids slide into the kids club. Oh, and this is really cool. Comes right out to the hand wash station so you can wash your hands.
All right, so we're in the Oceaneers Club, which is a little bit different than what it is on all the other ships. It's actually down here on deck 2, kind of tucked away. You're not really ever gonna walk past it. What? This is the Star Wars area. Oh my gosh. This is super cool. This feels very much like a Galaxy's Edge-esque area. So really, really cool. All the really cool attention to detail that they've got.
When we start touring the ship, the kids clubs are normally where we start. These are the only places on the ship that you won't be able to see again after we set sail. So if you're interested to see what your kids will be up to and you want to meet some of the staff, this is where to start. And if you're like us, see what the fun is that you're missing out on the entire time, because you probably won't see your kids again once we set sail. After our tour of the kids clubs, we needed to sort out our hyperspace lounge reservation. Now, this is something that is really important to know. At the time of our sailing, groups that are in different staterooms cannot book a time to visit the lounge together, which, let's be honest, is pretty dumb. And even though we are linked with Alan and Matt, who are in different rooms, we could not get a reservation together.
Well, we already sat here, so you might as well ask.
Thank you.
I'll come up.
Coming up. Hi.
Hello.
We just have we already have a reservation, and our friend has a reservation. We're linked, but we can't book it together, so we just want to be able to go together.
So, how many people would you like to?
It would be 3 total.
Yeah.
Total?
Yeah.
And you have the reservation for one?
We have a reservation for the 2 of us, and he has his own reservation.
So, just on the system, I cannot do anything because the system is fully booked.
Okay.
But when you come, just come with him and say you spoke with Kirk and Kevin, and we'll try to make magic and
Okay.
fit him in. And
Okay.
Well, for the 3 of us should be okay.
it should be okay. I cannot promise 100%, but
Okay.
I mean, is this an issue they're gonna fix in the future? Where like,
I don't know.
you know, I mean, because
Well,
like
for now
we can always book other stuff together if we're linked, but for whatever reason this
Like
cannot
we
be
were able to
booked.
book specialty dining together, but we couldn't book hyperspace lounge together
This
because we're linked on the app. We just have different rooms.
This I don't know. I don't have the information for the app and how it works. Guest services would know, but I don't have access to this information. I
Okay.
just have
Right.
the bookings on my laptop, and that's
Okay.
Okay.
all I can do for you. But yeah, just come with them, and we'll try to squeeze you.
Okay, if I go with you on Thursday, my reservation is for tonight. So is someone going to turn around and tell me I didn't go to my reservation?
Oh no, we will never say anything if you don't show up.
You know, if I don't show up, then I'm not going to get a
No, it's just no.
Okay.
You won't be charged. You won't have anything. We won't even know. We will just see that you're not here, so we have one space. So if someone shows up and like,
Walks
Like a
up.
walk-in
can
or
I
whatever.
go? Okay.
Okay.
So no,
So
that's
I
it.
just turn up on Thursday with these guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try and we'll do magic and we'll do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We got a Moana room.
Oh wow.
Beautiful. Look at that!
Oh, bon voyage,
Aw.
Beth and Matt. Oh, that's so nice. Wow.
Aww.
Aw, they got us a bottle of
Such a genuine
champagne.
picture. Aw.
All right, so we've also got our gold Castaway Club lanyards because we're now gold members. But we also have some other stuff because it's the inaugural cruise.
Some little gifties. So we got a bag.
That's a pretty big, like, long bag.
This long bag. Oh. Oh.
Oh, and another bag. Wow, look at that. That's nice.
Look at that.
Dang.
I love the colors.
What else is in there? What's that?
Oh, this is like to hold your towel on your chair.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Inaugural sailings of the Castaway Club. That's cool.
That's really cool.
Oh, it looks like a little, like, passport book or something. Oh, it is. Oh, that's cool. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice inaugural sailing little gift in
Cool.
the room. Wow. I love it.
Yeah, so we're in the room, and we have a veranda. As you guys know, it's really hard for us to sail without a veranda room. So we're not in part of the bubble. As you guys can see, there's the verandas that bubble out over here. Those are a little bit larger. But I will say that the deck here, I think, is still a decent size. It's pretty, like, long. Definitely plenty of space for us to bring out our breakfast in the morning. Now, I will say one thing that we always really like is having the split bathrooms. So you've got the shower on one side, and we've got the sink on this side. So, like, Taylor can do her makeup over here, or take a shower. I can use the bathroom, or vice versa. So it adds quite a bit of extra space and just gives you, you know, more room to maneuver, which is really nice. I'm a little surprised at our thermometer here. I kind of felt like this would be a little bit more fancy. Specifically climate, like, you know, set it to the specific degree. We'll do the quick cool on there. And then, of course, we also have some cabinet space with automated lights, which is really nice. So we've got some little, whatever those things are, robes. Then we've got plenty of shelves, because if you guys have watched us before, I always like to unpack all my stuff. And we have more cabinet space in here, plus a ladder. Oh, that's because our room actually has a pull down over here from the top. So there's like an extra bed that'll come down from the ceiling, which would be really cool if we could get them to put that down for us. Wow, look at these hangers. I've never seen hangers like this before. They're like super wide on the ends. And they got like little grippy teeth right here so your shorts and pants don't fall off. All right, so we've just been walking around and kind of exploring, as you do on your first day. And I will say something that I've noticed is coming back here to the adult only area, there's no signs that actually indicate that it's adult only.
I didn't see any
None.
either.
Nothing that says that it's supposed to be 18 and over.
I wonder if there was one up here, because I noticed the chairs changed to these cushiony ones.
Potentially, there might be one up here, but I didn't see anything back there. Now it is the first day, so a lot of times, like, they're not gonna like kind of yell. I mean, they never yell, but they're not normally gonna direct families to be like, hey, you know, kids can't be back here. But we'll see as the cruise goes forward, because there were a lot of people who are going back in there, as far as like kids are concerned. So, as a matter of fact, the hot tub right here is supposed to be reserved for 18 and over.
Say quiet.
And it's actually being utilized right now by guests that are not 18 years old. So a little bit different. And this whole area right here is supposed to be 18 and over.
Basically, where you see the chairs change to the comfy chairs is adult only.
Yeah.
least they're all in one place,
Yeah.
not scattered up and down the hallway.
Easy.
They break my wheels? You gotta be kidding me. All right, so there's an announcement going on outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I want to give you guys a little update as to getting back to our room. So I posted on Instagram a couple days ago about getting a new luggage piece because mine broke. My very dedicated, well-constructed Tommy Bahama suitcase, after all the years that I've had it, all the trips we've taken, finally broke. So I had to get a new one. And I went over, got a new one, had it for 2 days. 2 days. Packed it up for the cruise, and this is what happened. So Taylor's over there getting her stuff together, but essentially it looks like somebody took the suitcase and like dropped it on the ground, or sat on it. I'm not really sure, because all 4 of my wheels are completely destroyed. Brand new. I've had it not even for like 2 full days. So luckily, we called it Disney down at Guest Services and told them the situation. So they actually have somebody on board who potentially can fix it. And if they can fix it, they'll fix it. And if not, they said they're going to replace it with, I don't know, maybe a Disney piece downstairs, or give me a credit or something. I'm not really sure. But it's very unfortunate. I mean, obviously I have to have a suitcase to get off the ship, and that one is not going to be usable. I mean, I thought, I went to roll it in the room and I'm like, this thing's not moving. Like, I think they broke a wheel. And sure enough, all 4 of them are like completely broken or partially damaged. So what a start to our cruise. But we have officially sailed away. And we're going to head downstairs to 1923 to start for dinner tonight. And hopefully it's going to be a wonderful time on board the Disney Wish. So we're on our way to dinner, and I think we might be a little bit behind schedule, only by a few minutes. We're going to see once we get out here.
Still got 2 minutes.
I think we're okay. I don't see our group anywhere, so I don't know.
Matt was definitely here, all right? You're good.
Hi, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Good.
Can I just double check your table number?
Absolutely.
Yes.
215.
215, perfect, you're on the correct side.
Alrighty,
Perfect,
thank
right
you.
on through. Enjoy.
Hi, 215.
215, and that's for room number
10654.
yes?
Yep.
215.
Thank you. Hi, how are you?
It is our very first night on the Disney Wish, and we are so excited to be dining at 1923. This is our very first restaurant on the ship, and we have heard very good things about this restaurant, so we are very excited to try the dinner tonight. The restaurant is actually split up into 2 different sections. There is the Walt Disney side and the Roy Disney side. We are in the Walt Disney side. And it's kind of old Hollywood themed, and there's some old Disney art and concept art in here from a bunch of different Disney movies. I can see the Cinderella behind Josh, and I love the theming in here. I love the whole vibe that they got going in here. So yeah, we are about to order, and we are excited to dig in tonight.
It's been a long time since we've done any type of actual dining reviews, all of you know, because we continue to be bombarded with messages and emails. But tonight, and for the rest of the cruise, we're going to try and give you a little bit of that taste of those things. So it's not really a review, we're just going to be eating some food. Everybody else is here. They've voluntarily or involuntarily been selected to also be a part of it. So, as always, on a Disney cruise, we've got bread to start. And so everybody always likes the joke of, is the butter spreadable? And I can tell you one thing tonight, it is 100% spreadable because it is whipped. Bread's great. Butter here tonight is a honey butter, and it's very, very sweet. Taylor's going to order here next, so let's order some food. So Alan's here tonight, and Beth's here tonight, and Matt's here tonight.
Just Matt.
And we're all going to be here every night. Wait,
Every night.
I think.
For my entree tonight, I had the 1923 peppered filet mignon. This was served with buttered long green beans, smoked bacon, crushed fingerling potato hash, and a pink pepper cafe au lait. The filet was cooked perfectly medium rare, and I loved the seasoning on the filet itself, and the sauce that came with it was also very nice. Kind of scooped that up with the steak and with the potatoes, and everything was absolutely delicious.
For dinner tonight, I went with the Italian flat parsley and rosemary crusted rack of lamb, served with potatoes, petite turnips, carrots, and zucchini in a zinfandel rosemary sauce. Pretty good. The potatoes, they're like almost like an al gratin. Oh, here we go. We're gonna do dessert. So meal was pretty good, I think. The rack of lamb was nice and tender. I really like when they're served like that because it's almost like a lollipop, and you can kind of just work the rest of that meat right off of the bone. So it was good. I almost wish that there was like a little bit more on the plate because it was just a little thing of potatoes, the vegetables, maybe a little more vegetables for me. I don't know. Picky about that, but pretty good so far. We only had just those 2 entrees at this entire table, so everybody either got the filet or the rack of lamb. So, and now we're on to dessert, and Taylor's got some wine.
For dessert tonight, we decided to try all of them. So we got the churros, we got the flourless orange almond cake with a guava gel. We got the Fuji apple cheesecake, served in a sweet dough shell with caramelized apples, cinnamon cheesecake, and rolled oat crumble. And then we also got the signature dessert, which is the Burbank Blueberry Lemon Bavarian Cream with Ecuador Vanilla Bean, Lemon Rocks, and dried raspberry meringue. Out of all of the desserts, honestly, my favorite was the churro. It was perfect. I did really like the apple cheesecake as well. But yeah, definitely those churros. But that is one of my favorite things about cruises, is that because your dining is included, you really can get whatever you want and try whatever you want. So that's why we got all 4 desserts tonight, so we could have a little bit of everything. So our friend Alan has a soy kind of like intolerance, not really an allergy, but they were worried about him eating some of the desserts because it just kind of gives him an upset stomach. But they brought him out a special dessert. So if you do have food allergies or food intolerances, it is something good to let your dietary team know. You can let them know beforehand, especially if it is a severe allergy, let them know before. But you can also let them know at the restaurant, and the chef can sometimes prepare you something special just for you if there is nothing on the menu that you can eat. So we just finished dinner at 1923, and we are heading to Keg and Compass for some Disney trivia. Our first Disney trivia on the Disney Wish.
So we got super lucky, and a group of people just left. So we got 4 seats to hopefully win Disney trivia. What I think's always really funny about trivia is that Taylor's so confident
I know nothing.
that she's gonna win.
I know theme park trivia. I don't know anything else.
So something I've never done before on a Disney cruise specifically, is get the beer mug. Mostly because I don't drink beer, but they have cider. And this mug is actually different than the one that they've had in the past. It doesn't just say like Disney Cruise Line, it actually says the Disney Wish on it. So I thought I'd get it. So it's like $25, I think, for the mug. And then it's 20 ounces. So instead of getting a 16 ounce, which is normally what they serve them in, you're gonna get 20 ounces for the 16 ounce price. So it's kind of worth it. You know, you get some extra ounces. So it's a lot more than I thought. So I got a lot of drinking to do.
Purchases acquired. Merchandise acquired.
We didn't spend as much as I thought we would.
Actually, this cost less than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, I know.
So that was nice.
Worked out well. And our discount was already applied.
Yes.
Which I think was, I guess, our Visa.
Yeah, probably. Our
So
Disney
last
Visa.
time on the Fantasy, that wasn't the case. We actually had to show them the card.
We had to go back to the room and get the card.
Thank goodness they worked that out.
Hi, Mickey. Yep. Hi, Minnie. Oh, thank you. I love your outfit. The red shoes. Oh, yeah, we ate dinner down there. That's why I dressed like this. Yeah. Looks good, right? Yeah.
That's perfect. Oh my goodness, very good job.
You got a good fashion sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love that. And Daisy would love that too.
Oh, yes, she would.
Yeah. Her BFF.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Tell her about your outfit for sure. We gotta dress up, you and Daisy, and go to 1923. How about that?
Yes.
Let's do that. Yes.
So we are heading downstairs to watch The Kiss Goodnight, which takes place at 10, 11, and 12 every night. And we're going to watch it from, let me see if I get my bearings right here. We are on deck 3. So we're in the main atrium here, down on the carpet, and there should be something that happens. It's going to light up on the ceiling and all this other stuff, so should be cool. So Taylor's microphone's dead, and we're finishing up the video for tonight. It's pretty late. I got to go back and get all this stuff uploaded, and actually kind of try to unpack because we didn't really have that chance. So we had a great day, I think, for the most part, for our first cruise. We did have a few issues here and there, but you know,
I can't wait to talk about everything I love about the ship when my mic is recharged.
Yeah. So you know, I mean, I'm gonna give Disney the benefit of the doubt. Still iron out the kinks. Things are going to happen.
I think it is little things.
But, you know, we still have 3 days left on the ship. We've got a sea day tomorrow, Nassau, and Castaway Cay. So we are wrapping it up for tonight. We will see you all in the next one. And let us know what's something that, I don't know, you have to do as soon as you get on the ship. I don't know. I never end these things the right way. So we'll see you all in the next one.